Noah Simmons with your campus weather forecast for this afternoon. Taking a look at our current temperature, we're sitting at 73. It's a little bit more humid out there as we got a dew point about 63. And thanks to our southerly wind helping advect some of that warmer, moist air up into our area for right now. We had a little bit of rain around last night and into this morning. I dropped about a half an inch of rain here on campus. And that rain has since cleared out of our area. Most of the activity, though, off to our west and north. And that's kind of kept temperatures on the cooler side, especially near Kansas City and then further west towards Manhattan, Kansas. Elsewhere, though, in the state, we're stuck in those 70s, or maybe that rain has cleared out a little bit earlier. Now, in terms of the weather headlines, we're going to be tracking a little bit more of an active week, rest of this week and into the weekend, as we'll have a couple more days of those mild temperatures in the 70s. Keep in mind our average high for this time of year is 64, and we're running well above that. We'll have a couple main waves of rain later this week and into this weekend. First wave being tomorrow morning and into the day, and that second wave coming Saturday late during the day and into Sunday. Before turning much colder by Halloween, we're going to have temperatures well below average this time next week. So we put Futurecast into motion. Most of that activity off to our west is going to stay to our west and northwest as we go throughout the overnight hours. Before we'll have an upper level disturbance help kick off some rain chances, especially tomorrow morning. So you're going to want a rain jacket, you're going to want an umbrella, rain boots if you have them. This is about 9 a.m. tomorrow morning as we'll have some widespread light rain in the area. And that rain will push off to our east. We might even have some clearing by the time tomorrow evening rolls around. Those temperatures still staying in those mid-60s to low 70s. And then we'll have more of those clouds start to build in for Friday as we'll have a cold front start to move through the area. And that'll be a major talking point, especially on our Friday. And this is what I'm talking about, because we start out Friday at about 6 a.m. You can cue the Jaws music because you can see the cold front moving through from northwest Missouri. And as that slides through our area, we're going to have a large temperature contrast, anywhere from mid-80s to Cape Girardeau to mid-40s off to our west in Kansas City. That's a 40-degree temperature difference. So especially if you're heading home from Mizzou on Friday, you're going to definitely want to check those temperatures, because if you're heading to the west and north, you're going to want a light jacket, but if you're heading to our east and southeast, you can get away with shorts and a t-shirt. So definitely something you want to keep an eye on before that cold air will just rush in by the time we get to Saturday. Now, in terms of our forecast for tonight, just those spotty shower chances continue into tonight, putting on a low about 65, still pretty mild for this time of year. And then tomorrow, that rain makes its return, especially in the morning and into the early afternoon, putting it at about 74 with a southerly wind of about 16 miles an hour. Before we get to that 7-day forecast, staying mild the next couple of days before that cold front will move through Friday during the day. Those rain chances will continue into Saturday and Sunday before we really drop temperatures down late into the weekend and early next week. In fact, we're not going to just drop temperatures down a notch. We're going to drop it down a couple notches. Next week, we're going to have highs in the 40s, lows in the mid to maybe even low 20s. So Halloween, you're going to want to bundle up and you're going to have to keep an eye on those temperatures.